So what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and as you can tell from the title, the thumbnail, everything, I'm here to predict the entire 2019 FIFA Club World Cup. This would actually be the first time that I'm following the FIFA Club World Cup, because before I actually thought it was a waste of a tournament, to be honest. But this time around, I think it's a bit more important to me than it was in the past. Let me just say that. So guys, grab a glass of your favorite beverage, a bowl of your favorite snack, or a packet of it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Predicting the entire 2019 FIFA Club World Cup. How am I going to go about doing this? Well, firstly, we must know what the FIFA Club World Cup is, so I'll explain it briefly and then carry on doing my thing. What's the FIFA Club World Cup, one may ask? A quick Google search describes it as a FIFA-organized international club football tournament between the winners of the 6 continental confederations as well as the host nations league champions. So Dominic, which teams have won the Club World Cup in the past? The current holders and the winners of the 2018 edition are Real Madrid. They have won the competition a record 4 times. But we all know that Real Madrid won't be in this year's competition because they failed to win the Champions League last season. 3 Brazilian clubs have lifted the trophy before. Corinthians twice, Sao Paolo and Internacional. AC Milan and Inter Milan of Italy have also won the trophy once. Spanish giant Barcelona has won it 3 times, with Bayern Munich and Manchester United with 1 win apiece. So Dominic, who are the 7 teams that qualified for the 2019 FIFA Club World Cup? Well, I did tell you earlier, didn't I? The most recent winners of the 6 confederations premier club competitions like the Champions League, plus the winner of the host nations league, which would be the winner of the Qatar Stars League. So let's just do a brief run through of each of the 7 teams that has qualified for the 2019 event. The first team that qualified, of course, is Al-Hilal of Qatar. They were the winners of the 2018-19 Qatar Stars League. They're currently managed by the Spaniard Xavi Hernandez, who won the competition himself as a player in 2009 and 2011 with Barcelona. Players to watch includes, but are not limited to, the following players: Qatari international goalkeeper Saad Al-Shib, Qatar internationals Pedro Miguel Abdelkarim Hassan, who was the Asian player of 2018, Qatari captain and club captain Hassan Al-Heidos, Bulem Kuki, former Atletico Madrid midfielder Gabi, Algerian marksman Baghdad Bundija, and the reigning Asian player of the year Akram Afif. This is a pretty solid team if you ask me, and Al-Saad would enter in the playoff round to face Hienghene Sport of New Caledonia, representing the OFC Confederation. Hienghene Sport of New Caledonia are making their first appearance at the tournament after defeating Magenta, also of New Caledonia, in the 2019 OFC Champions League final, and that was actually the first time that 2 non-New Zealand clubs were in the OFC Champions League final. So a big round of applause to Hienghene Sport, man. This is a feat in itself to make it to the Club World Cup, so all the best. Hienghene Sport are currently managed by the former Tahitian international Felix Tagawa. Players to watch for Hienghene Sport includes, but are not limited to, the OFC Champions League player of the tournament, the 36-year-old forward Bertrand Kai. Another player to watch would be their goalkeeper Rocky Hienghene. The next team on the list is Monterrey of Mexico, making their 4th appearance at the Club World Cup after defeating fellow Mexican club Tigres in the CONCACAF Champions League final. Monterrey are currently managed by Antonio Mohamed, and players to watch includes, but are not limited to, Jonathan Gonzalez, goalkeeper Marcelo Barovero, Miguel Layun, Rogelio Funes Mori, Rodolfo Pizarro, the very exciting Mexican international, and the Dutchman Vincent Janssen. Remember him of Tottenham Hotspur, formerly of AZ Alkmaar? Yes, he plays in Mexico right now as we speak. The fourth team on the list is Esperance de Tunis of Tunisia, who are making their third appearance at the Club World Cup after controversially defeating Moroccan club Wydad Casablanca in the African Champions League final. They're currently managed by Tunisian Moine Chabani. Players to watch includes Taha Yassin Khenisi, Fousseni Koulibaly, Captain Khalil Chemam, and forward Anis Badri. Next up, we have Al-Hilal of Saudi Arabia making it to their first FIFA Club World Cup after defeating Urawa Red Diamonds in the AFC Champions League final. They're currently managed by Romanian Razvan Lucescu. Players to watch includes their veteran goalkeeper Abdullah Al-Mayouf, Mohamed Al-Breik, forwards Andre Carrillo, Bafatimbi Gomez, Sebastian Giovinco, and of course Omar Kabin. Also keep an eye on the Saudi Arabian international quartet of Salem Al-Dasari, Yasser Al-Sharani, Hatem Behavri, and of course Nawaf Al-Abed. Next up, we have Liverpool of England, who are making only their second tournament appearance after brushing aside fellow league team Tottenham Hotspur in the UEFA Champions League final. They're currently managed by the inspirational German manager Jurgen Klopp, and players to watch includes, but are not limited to, the whole damn team. When I said not limited to the whole damn team, like that does not make any sense. But guys, we know Liverpool are playing some spectacular football right now. Gotta give it to them. Every man on the team is quite a player to watch. And last but not least on the list, Flamengo of Brazil, who are making their first appearance at the tournament after defeating River Plate of Argentina in the CONMEBOL Copa Libertadores final. They're currently managed by the Portuguese Jorge Jesus. Well, if you're managed by Jesus, I think that's a good leader to have. You know what I'm saying? Bad joke. Players to watch includes goalkeeper Diego Alves, Georgian De Ascarareta, former Atletico Madrid left back Felipe Luis, Gabriel Gabigol Barbosa of Inter Milan, currently on loan at Flamengo, ripping apart the league, and the Copa Libertadores, and the forward Bruno Henrique. There's a lot of very talented players on this Flamengo team, so I suggest you keep an eye open. So now that I have introduced all 7 teams, let's predict the damn tournament. So the playoff game will be played on December 11th in Doha, Jassim. It will be between the host club Al Sadd and the AFC Champions League winner Hienghene Sport. Who do I think will win this clash? It's a one-off game. Al Sadd at home. I don't know if they're playing in their home stadium. I didn't really go too deep into that. But I expect Al Sadd to brush aside Hienghene Sport. Even though they do bring an element of surprise and they will come hard. But I think Al Sadd will prove to be a little too good for Hienghene Sport. As I say, quality always prevails. So Al Sadd will move on to the next round. So the winner of that playoff round fixture will meet Monterrey in the next game. So it will be Monterrey versus Hienghene Sport or Al Sadd. But in this case, I'm predicting Al Sadd to move on. The game will be played on December 14th in Doha, Jassim. In this game, I'm predicting the host team, Al Sadd, to move on ahead of the Mexican team, Monterrey. I might be wrong, but guys, it's only my predictions. What I want you to do, I want you to leave yours in the comment section down below as well. Let's have some fun. So let's note the winners of this clash, the Monterrey versus Hienghene Sport or Al Sadd, will face Liverpool in the semi-final. So Liverpool are there waiting in the semi-final for any of these 3 teams. Which one will it be? I'm going for Al Sadd. So Al Sadd versus Liverpool in the semi-final. But before we get to that, let's predict the other fixture. Also played on the 14th, there will be a fixture between Al-Hilal, the AFC champs, and Esperance de Tunis, the African champions. In my opinion, I'm going to go for Al-Hilal to move on ahead of Esperance. I just think their forwards in Bafatimbi Gomez, Andre Carrillo, and Omar Kabin will prove to be way too much for Esperance de Tunis, who I think will bring an element of surprise, but I think Al-Hilal is just the better team, and they have been on fire lately. So I'm going to go for the Saudi Arabian team here. Hope I'm not wrong, but I could be wrong, but I have to predict. I have to predict. So I'm going to go for Al-Hilal to move on to the semis. So the losers of those matches will play in a 5th place match. So there will be a 5th place match played on December 17th. So it will be between Monterrey and Esperance de Tunis, in my opinion. That game will be played in Doha, Khalifa, and I'm going to go for Monterrey to win this game. So Hienghene Sport 7th, Esperance de Tunis 6th, Monterrey 5th, which only leaves us with 4 teams in the semifinal. So let's turn the page and move on to the semis. So for the first semis, that will be played on December 17th in Doha, Khalifa, between Flamengo, who will be waiting in the semis for one of Al-Hilal or Esperance de Tunis. I'm going to go for Al-Hilal to face Flamengo. So Al-Hilal versus Flamengo. Al-Hilal doing very well this season. Historically a very, very good team. But I like the players that they have though. I think they went and they bought well in Bafatimbi Gomez, Giovinco, Carrillo. These guys are fast. And Bafatimbi Gomez is a beast. You see from his celebration, this guy is very, very clinical in front of goal. And the Saudi Arabian players are very, very good as well. So let's not count them out. This one, Flamengo. They look like a very exciting team this season. Gabigol, he blew up a few years ago. The same time with Gabriel Jesus, but he went to Inter Milan and he kind of fell off. They sent him back on loan and he has regained his form. So you got to watch out for him. Felipe Luis at left back. Bruno Henrique, he played in Europe before. I think he was in Germany. This team is good. Diego Alves used to be a La Liga keeper. This team looks pretty damn good. I like the look of Flamengo. So for my prediction, I'm going to go for Flamengo to get the better of Al-Hilal and make it to the final in the debut Club World Cup tournament. So Flamengo in the final. So for the other semi-final that will be played on the 18th of December in Doha, Education, Liverpool versus Al Sadd. Liverpool versus the host team. This Liverpool team is very good. They are very good. 46 points so far in the English Premier League. It's going to be very, very hard to write them off. They're taking a full strength team. They're playing no games here with this Club World Cup. They want the trophy. They want this trophy badly. Won the Champions League last season, won the UEFA Super Cup, and now they want the Club World Cup. They want the Premier League as well. I'm going to go for Jurgen Klopp's team to brush aside Xavi Hernandez's Al Sadd. Despite Al Sadd having some very, very good talent, I'm going to go for Liverpool to win this game and qualify for the final to play Flamengo of Brazil. Before the final, there will be a third place game played on the 21st of December in Doha, Education, between Al-Hilal and Al Sadd, in my opinion. I bet these teams have met each other in the AFC Champions League before. And, you know, this one is hard to pick. It's a hard one to predict. But I'm going to go for Al-Hilal to come in third here. Al-Hilal to come in third. So that will leave Al Sadd in fourth position. Monterrey 5th. Esperance de Tunis 6th. Hienghene Sport 7. Last prediction, the final. Liverpool versus Flamengo. Flamengo versus Liverpool. Who's going to win this one? If they do meet, according to what I think. It's a hard one to predict. Maybe not, but guys, I have a feeling Liverpool are going to win the 2019 FIFA Club World Cup. Only 2 matches to play. If they lose the semi-final, they will play the third place match. But I don't see Liverpool losing against these teams. It could happen. It could happen. I might just be jinxing Liverpool right now. I hope I'm not, because they've been playing some good football. And they deserve some trophies. They deserve the praise and the recognition, to be honest. So I'm going to go for Liverpool to win the 2019 FIFA Club World Cup, and I'm final on that. If Flamengo does win it, or if Al-Hilal or Al-Sadd or Hienghene Sport, Esperance de Tunis, or even Monterrey goes on to lift the thing, power to you. Power to you. You deserved it. But I'm going to go with Liverpool. And this is not even with bias. This is just being completely honest and predicting the best team in the tournament to win it. But it would be crazy if one of the other teams does win it. So that's my thoughts. I want to hear yours in the comment section down below. Please do so. Guys, if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. Visit cardsplug.com/DominicRichFC to get yourself one of these lovely real size football cards of yourself or a family member. All the links will be in the description box down below. Just go check it out. You don't have to buy, but if you decide to buy, use the coupon code DominicRichFC to get 15% off. There's over 80 different designs you can choose from. So guys, thanks for watching the video. And until my next one, I'd like to say peace out. Rich Squad.